Let's go ahead and
We're hitting that 10 o'clock mark.
get this show on the road. Oh, it has already been hitting, so.
Yeah.
Probably.
Didn't work out.
Oh.
What is that?
I don't know. I'm getting all kinds of noise.
Getting a transmission from space.
It's pressing my off button, but like messed up. Sorry.
Hello, everyone. Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of games, writer, virtual recorder of videos, and tabletop role-playing aficionado. Welcome to our weekly live stream to Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition online role-playing adventures. I'm joined as always by my wonderful friends. Chris, playing Gottwald Ironhorn, the Minotaur Rune Knight Fighter.
Hello!
Heather will be joining us soon, playing Sara, the Lizardfolk School of Necromancy Wizard. Raymond just stepped away, playing Mac, the Turtle Drake Warden Ranger. It's hurting kittens in here. Reese playing Toral, the Kenku Fathomless Warlock / Fighter.
Hello.
Stream our sessions live on YouTube every Friday. Watch more D&D's videos, reviews, and Let's Plays on the channel. Read weekly session recaps at roguewatson.com and watch my behind the scenes, no players allowed live series Crafting the Deep every Monday and Thursday. Head on over to our live post-session discussion chat from the Deep after our show tonight. You can also listen to all these live D&D shows with the Rogue Watson podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts. You can join our official Discord server with the invite link in the description below. If you would like to support the channel, please check out patreon.com/RogueWatson. Patrons get exclusive access to private videos, custom 5e content, and participate in monthly DM roundtables and private patron D&D games. For our campaign, we use Roll20. For video chat, we use Discord. For streaming, I use OBS Studio. Our music is by Kevin MacLeod. Our amazing original character art was done by Jimmy McClure. Previously on Call from the Deep, following a quick rest after the temple battle, Mac disappeared, and the Lizard Queen claims to have contacted her people for backup. The party swims toward the stairs, leading up only to run into a patrol. Toral uses Hunger of Hadar to keep most of them at bay, but the Sahuagin have been alerted, and screams begin echoing throughout the underwater layer. The party hurries up the stairs. It's an up staircase, right? Finally emerges above water into a half-finished chamber. A chain gang of prisoners, humans, and lizard folk alike are in the middle of expanding the room. The party quickly battles the guarding Sahuagin, noting that Mac had been through here only moments before. Once defeated, the party frees the prisoners, but the screams of the Sahuagin have reached the stairs, and everyone must flee. Thankfully, the prisoners shout they've recently cleared an empty path, heading straight to the entrance. Everyone takes off with the Sahuagin close behind. They're forced to leap over rough flooring, slam through tight corners, and aid injured prisoners, with a horde of Sahuagin hot on their heels, throwing spears and summoning tridents. Finally, the team spills out of a corridor and into a larger chamber with a bronze gate just as they see Mac emerge from another hallway with a rat-like figure. Welcome, Savra.
That's me.
Mac probably should have been here to hear that recap because he was not here last week.
Right.
I've done a lot of crap since last week, so this was good for me.
I was telling them about the busy week. And we are... I think I'm going to throw you guys an initiative, actually, to start things off here. Readjust my Roll20 window. Could have been doing that earlier, I suppose.
Oh, why is it not remembering my things?
Or no, I don't. It's in the perfect spot. Perfect. There we go.
Why do you need to verify I'm a human, Roll20?
Are you a human? Are you a human really?
Yeah, whenever you guys get a chance, go ahead and roll for some initiative as we transition from chase sequence into you have entered a larger room that now has a very important looking bronze gate portcullis system along the north wall, and enemies who are definitely alerted to all of the chaos happening from the corridor here. But according to your map that you have, north is the escape path. Sorry, what were you saying?
What enemies? I can't see anything.
Yeah, me either.
I see very little.
This
I
is
should
an
say.
interesting problem for some of you. Yeah.
That is an interesting problem.
I think you had to leave Savra's glowing zombie behind. Some of you have been running just through like dark hallways, unable to even.
I have my dancing lights. Those are still around.
No, they believe that if they cause concentration, you've been casting Gust of Wind for the whole chase sequence, so they definitely have not been around.
That was
you
a
cast
spell
that.
scroll.
If it requires concentration, then you can only concentrate on one spell.
Allow me to repeat myself.
Who's this rat?
I'm a bird.
That is your Master Sliver that you rescued off screen last time.
Oh, that's a good way to spend my time when I was out.
Exactly. Your character left
Efficient.
during a short rest, and
I like
was absent last week, and they realized you were impatient and left to go rescue him, and then the poor party had to endure this horrible gauntlet of running from the Sahuagin hordes, having reached as far as they can run, basically, and then seeing you all see each other kind of across the hallway, although you might be tucked around a corner, but you can kind of tell they're at the edge of your vision. However, Mac, you can see behind you at the edge of your vision also is a group of Sahuagin running after you as well. So you are all still in GTFO mode.
I'm not worried. Master Sliver is invincible.
That's right. He was very pleased to have seen you.
I think he knows the Kamehameha.
He just starts building energy. However, it's going to take him 10 rounds to get it
That's
off.
right. At least 3 commercial breaks.
Right.
Don't worry, Master Sliver. I will defend you for those 60 seconds you need.
To charge up. Must charge
To be
yourself.
continued.
All right, give me some initiative from everybody. But yeah, so Twirl and Savra, you guys have been running down basically just dark hallways in an extra fearful scenario. And now things are pretty dark around you. That is your lovely problem to deal with. Let's see, let's do you.
It was weird sitting at my own desk again.
And we're gonna
I just imagine you've been sitting in like, I don't know, like just like one of those high school desks. Like,
No, that would have been cool. It was very reminiscent of a college like amphitheater type scenario.
okay, yeah.
Except for it was a conference room. They did feed us flank steak 2 out of 3 days.
Yeah,
Go
fucking
nice.
flank steak for lunch. Like,
Nice.
what the heck? What's the deal with the lunch?
That was the part of the cost of the class.
That's right. That's how they.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
rolled it in.
For
Yeah.
what I paid, it better have been.
Yeah.
Worth it though.
You're what are you now? What's your title? Certified inspector.
Certified fraud examiner. Thank
Fraud
you
examiner.
very much.
Very good. Yeah.
I am the passing of the tests.
Gottwald, broken, battered, and bruised.
No, I don't
Do
want to go
I need to roll
first.
initiative, don't I?
I don't think I've heard battle music in forever.
Well, you weren't here last week, but before that, we've done plenty of battling, so I don't know what to tell you.
You might have to resort because I just rolled my initiative.
Okay. I'll be sure to give it to you. You guys did really well this time.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Oh,
Not
Gottwald,
that
it's been a while.
It
Since you went big end.
has. Yeah. Oh, wait, what?
It's been a while since you went big end.
And?
This
And
is where the DM throws some of that cockamamie bullshit out there.
You're good. You don't have to go to the ER. This is last longer than 4 hours.
That's right.
That's when you get ready to hit this button.
Fuck you, DM.
roll me a 1d20, please.
You tear your ECO.
A 4.
You become debiggened.
Oh, I lose my embiggendness.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't have much to do with my bonus action anyway. But
Now, as you recall, you all were running with a horde of all the prisoners with you. So that is what you see all around you, is all these people, plus you, plus your NPCs, all crowding out of this hallway and essentially spilling out of it.
yeah. And the lizard folk that are here are prisoners? That are
yes,
around me?
yes.
Are
Yeah, this one right here is the queen. So she is not. She still doesn't have any weapons, but she's got some magic in her just basic attacks. But the others look like they're kind of beaten and exhausted and have been maybe not even warrior caste. So they look like they're non-combatants, and same with all the other prisoners.
Do I see, like, what our exit path is? I mean, we've been running this whole way to get out, right? We've been trying to escape this place.
Yeah, when you check your map, which is right.
At one point, the Lizard Queen was like leading us. I've completely lost where we are on the map.
Yeah, that's fair. The map doesn't even do a good job of showing this either. And yeah, she yells and points at this gate right here, which you probably can barely see. Well, you probably see it better than anybody else.
I can see it okay, yeah.
Yeah, there's a large gate down. There's a clear pulley system that's attached to the gate that's here next to it. But the gate, and she's pulling at it saying, basically screaming that this leads to another entry room, and that entry room is the entrance to the whole layer, and it should still be above water. Obviously, you all have been above water this whole level.
Okay.
She's like, the gate! We need to get through the gate! And you
Great.
also, Gottwald, can see better than everybody else. There is literally a horde of Sahuagin, like...
Coming down the... Oh, yeah, that's a lot!
Yeah, I'm gonna put some more tokens on the map.
Just all the tokens!
Yeah, well, I didn't mean to repeat that one. I just threw all the tokens down there.
That gust of wind's still going on, right?
The gust of wind is currently still going on, yeah. But they have been peppering you guys with ranged spears and summoned tridents and all this other stuff, and...
Okay. And the potion rules is if you drink a potion and you move, the potion is a bonus action? Is that what it is?
I think that is what it is.
Okay.
Just I'll put this as a separate entry that I need to.
I'd love to get big again, but I need to drink a potion.
Need to get big again.
Stay hydrated.
That's right. I must stay hydrated.
It is good to stay hydrated.
It's
Yeah.
gonna take you a little longer than when you were younger.
That's right.
It's not a young calf anymore.
Yep. That's a pretty good one.
Quaff that greater healing potion.
That's right.
We talked about this last game, Reg. One of the things I liked about life
Reese, I can
All
hear
right,
whatever you're
who's
watching.
the Western finals?
I was watching the replay of one of the Mavericks plays.
What is going on with your microphone? Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
Your mic is dying.
It was fine for a
Wants to
second.
know, for the Western Conference Finals, the Mavs are up 2-0.
I didn't see the game, so I'll stop.
Yeah, I can't stream the game. I'll get in big trouble.
Can I shove past these people or get past them somehow?
Yeah. It's probably going to be difficult terrain, though. I think that's what our usual rules are for getting past people.
You know, I've realized that the best way to stay alive in this game is by not being here.
I mean, it'd be pretty shitty if I killed you off camera. So,
if you don't play, you can't get hurt.
Exactly.
If you don't play, you can't get hurt. That's so say of life, also, I think. Yeah. It does make for a funny balancing thing, though, where Mac is feeling like much healthier than others. Hell, we have a huge phenomenon with this with my patron game, because we have patrons will rotate in and out of the game. So you'll have some come in fresh as a daisy, and others are like just, you know, on their last legs from a dungeon crawl. So it's old hat for me as a DM now.
Okay. I'm going to use my action to dash, push past everybody. Then I'm going to use action surge to get another action.
Mm-hmm.
Is another action?
I'm gonna wish for a third action.
That's right.
With my second action.
No, but only one bonus action. All right. And then with his extra action, the bad part of this is why I wanted to get big. But with his second action, he's going to start like pulling this lever system. Is it like a circular thing? Like,
give me a either perception or investigation check. You can do this for free.
Okay.
With your eyes.
Well, here's the problem.
You are exhausted.
I am exhausted. Yeah. So I think
it's a problem for you.
Well, it is a problem for me. Yeah. What does a 10 get me? Disadvantage didn't affect anything there.
With a 10, you can tell that it would take more than a round to work this pulley system enough to lift the portcullis up.
Okay.
You glance at the portcullis, and well, I'll let you make your own determinations from there.
What, like I think it might be easier to lift the portcullis than it would be to actually operate the mechanism?
You're the one with the muscles.
Well, what does it look like? Like, I mean, a pulley system's, generally speaking, a pulley system is supposed to be faster than physically lifting an object.
I mean, it would take a Herculean feat of strength to... Well, it's less like you're operating it nicely and more like you are just going to break the gate down. Like, it won't work after that. But it might be possible.
Be like me attacking it, or would it still be checks?
You can do both. You think looking at it looks pretty fucking sturdy for attacking it with whatever you've got. But just a Herculean feat of strength might be able to bust it open, but it would definitely be permanently opened after that. The pulley system would work, but I'm just warning you, and with your perception check, it would take more than a round of working it.
Okay. Problem is that I'm disadvantaged on everything right now, so I don't know if I can pull off a Herculean feat of strength.
Right, that's the thing that you have to make that decision.
Who else is strong around me? How strong is Borges? Is Borges strong?
Borges is so strong!
He's been doing good work, but I don't know if that's dex-based work or strength-based work.
He's stronger than the average bear, I guess. Well, I don't know. Actually, how strong are bears?
Bears are pretty strong.
Bears are pretty strong. He's beefier than he looks, I guess. I mean, compared to you, he's still a shrimp taco, but...
Yeah.
You also think, like, it would take, you know, probably a certain amount of just time of working this thing.
Like, outside of getting other people to use it also? Like,
No, you'd think that would help for sure, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because you can only do, you know, so much in your 6 seconds or whatever.
All right, well, I don't think I can bust down this gate in my current state. Gotwell doesn't feel.
Gotwell just sags.
Yeah, when he's not embiggened, he doesn't feel the juice. And...
I feel my own mortality, guys. I don't like
so
it.
maybe by the time he is able to embiggen himself, assuming he doesn't get down to 2 hit points again, this Frank, the pulley system, will have risen the portcullis enough where he can then, once he's big, then he can lift it.
Okay.
So for now, he's going to operate this pulley system,
Okay.
and he's going to yell at Borgus. He's going to say, "Borgus, you must help me. Raise this portcullis. We must escape. We are harried by the hordes of the shark people."
Borgus does not like hairy shark whores. Borgus will help.
They are bad.
Mac, you.
Well, is that not a check? I'm just doing it.
That's just doing it. Yeah, no,
Okay.
that does not require a check. Yeah, all you're doing is cranking a chain. You're good.
Yes, you're cranking a chain.
Crank that chain, sir. All right, Mac, you are on the other side, having gone through your own crazy, zany adventures on the other side of the map, and ended up coincidentally at the exact same spot as the others, and you are all being chased by a equally relative number of Sahuagin behind you. And you know the current situation is there's an endless horde streaming behind you. You guys just got to get out of here.
All right. Let me have a little conversation with Master Sliver first.
Go ahead. Sidebar.
Master Sliver, I can't wait to introduce you to my new pupil. I believe he's the chosen one who will bring balance to the fours.
Who is this, my son?
He goes by the name of Borgus. He saved me once. I know I should be dishonored to have gone down in battle, but it was freaking sharks with armors and laser beams on their head.
Do not speak of dishonor, my son. You have been nothing but exemplary to come all this way. And it is of great joy to see a student as yourself become a master.
You think of me as a master?
Of course. Not as much as me, of course.
But thank you, Master Sliver. Damn. Sorry, I'm reading something here.
Master Mac does not have good ring to it.
That's true. That's true. How about Supreme Mac?
Deluxe. The
Deluxe Mac. Or how about the Big Mac?
The Big Mac. No, you had Big Mac once before and you did not like it. You were like, how does Gottwald do this?
That is true. That is true. That was a terrible experience. I don't want to go through it again.
Learn from our mistakes.
All right. Well, we've got quite a crowd chasing after us, don't we? Mac pulls out a bag of ball bearings.
They've been jingling around in my pocket this whole time.
I did. That one time we could go purchase things, I purchased 5 bags of ball bearings. However, apparently I can only use 1 bag per action, so... he spills it right behind him. 10-foot square.
Okay. The
And,
old marbles on the floor trick.
yep.
Classic.
So I will subtract that from my inventory by 1. I wanted to use caltrops, but those were only a 5-foot square. I'm like, really?
Oh.
Seems lame.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'll allow me to dispense multiple bags at once. I do have 5 bags of caltrops.
For an action, I don't think I have a problem with that, yeah.
Alright. Well,
Dumping stuff on the ground, just emptying your pockets.
yeah, I mean, technically it says a single bag, so I'm stretching a little bit, but I'm just dumping it.
That's an action use spread. Alright, so wait, are we doing the ball bearings or the caltrops?
Well, I need a 10-foot square at least, like, to cover the hallway, so I'll let you decide. If you let me do the caltrops, that's my preference, but technically, by the rules, ball bearings would, if you're a stickler.
I'll let you do the ball. I'll let you spread the ball bearings out a lot more than
Okay.
the caltrops. Yeah.
Okay, ball bearings it is. So he pours a bag, and then
Down the hallway or something.
no, just right there where the purple square is.
Okay.
You're just covering a 10-foot square. And then you can attack. twice. I didn't. So you wouldn't count that as an attack action, right?
That is not an attack action, no.
All right. And he will run 5, 10, 15, 20. He's like, my friends. And a fishman that's not my friend.
Yeah, you
Don't
see.
worry, Master Sliver. I do not associate with the Sahuagin here.
Show no mercy.
All right. Well, he'll just run up to the Sahuagin, and
You were the splitter from TMNT 1. Then you bled into the evil coach from Karate Kid 2.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to do the Scimitar Speed against number 2 here.
Okay. I think you have to. Oh no, it's just a. I think that's right. Okay, make attack with the bonus action. Yep, go ahead. 21 does hit.
11.
Jeez.
And hold on, let me open up Cheese that you called his name. Infuse strike for another 5 lightning damage.
Wow. That Sahuagin nearly gets blasted from one little slice hit. These are just the regular grunts. And Mac, you can see the horde of what look like prisoners, lizard folk and human and whatnot spilling out of the hallway along with all of your friends. And then you see this gate to the north that Gottwald is currently furiously cranking one out right next to the gate.
Cranking one out, huh?
Cranking one out.
That's...
One gate. I'm cranking it out.
I'm glad you're not in Big End right now. I'm gonna have Cheese move.
Okay.
No, hold on. Cheese will be here.
Protecting Master Sliver. Alright, Savra, I am allowing you to continue to concentrate on Gust of Wind blasting behind you against the horde of Sahuagin that you can't really hardly see, but you can certainly hear.
Yep. Well, I honestly don't care about any of these people, so I'm going to push through them. I mean, it doesn't matter where I go. I can't see to do anything to help, so... I might as well just stay where I am and just keep concentrating on my Gust of Wind, I guess. And just pushing people away.
Trying to keep people back, yeah. Alright, it's dangerous. You're in the back, though.
Well, I mean...
Is there take to at least light yourself up so you can see things? I mean, that's not concentration, I suppose.
Well,
I mean,
I have my
do you have torches.
Well, I have my orb. I don't know if the light that I've got going on is from my orb or not.
You could whip the orb out. Yeah, we could turn that on.
Yeah, turn my orb on.
What kind of vision does that light does that give you? 20/20?
I don't know. You're the one who created this thing. How do you not remember these things?
I did not create it. It is one of the more common items, and yet I cannot remember. The effects of the light spell. I looked up this exact sequence of events before. What light did you mean? Light from spell. The light spell. 20 foot dim and 20 foot bright. There we go. Alright, you activate the drift globe and suddenly the hallway lights up.
Oh, there's some shit down there.
Yeah, just at the edge of your vision.
Too much
man.
shit down there. There's...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good. Well, I mean, they're starting to get my air tunnel of doom, so they have to make saving throws.
Yeah.
Do they look injured at all, from what I can tell?
The Sahuagin?
Yeah, the ones down here.
No, you guys haven't attacked. These are...
Well, I mean, they've been being buffeted by my air spell for a while.
Did any of the 90-degree turns affect them the way they affected us?
Surprisingly, it did not. The way it affected you all.
Alright, I will just.
Maybe the wind dries their skin out so much they start taking eczema damage.
Yeah.
Chapped
Maybe
lips.
that.
I
So
mean,
much
they're gonna
chapped
get
lips.
dry. They're gonna get dry pretty quick.
Let's call the whole thing off, and I'll let you guys moisturize.
Alright, I'm good. I'm gonna stay where I am.
All right, Gottwald and Mac, you can see Sahuagin, who would normally guard the entrance, now turned around, having to guard from the inside of the gate. And they basically get ready to... They've got, like, Javelin's Poison Overwatch mode for anybody coming through this gate. Borges dutifully runs up. Thinks about attacking the Sahuagin right here, but nods at you, Gottwald. Sheathes his... whatever he's using, a spear, I think. And starts cranking one out right next to you. I thought that would be a bigger laugh.
We're not giving you the pity laughs today.
Alright, the Sahuagin. Mac is still slightly injured, so we got the blood frenzy. And will turn and attack you, screaming in its terrifying Sahuagin language. Which it has advantage on. A 19, Mr. McIntosh.
That does hit.
For 6. And then it will snap its shark-like jaws at you, but only with a 13.
It's not a hit.
Thank you, Demnix. Alright. And it is screaming at all the other Sahuagin around it. We've got more Sahuagin readying attacks up here. Master Sliver. What can you do?
Are you controlling him? Or am I?
I am controlling him. And
I do.
go ahead.
I don't know anything about him actually.
I never knew you.
I never knew you. So secretive and mysterious. I don't know how much you're capable of.
I'll yell to Master Sliver. Have faith in my trusty steed. He's pretty good at fending off, or pretty good at the defenses. If you want to come this way.
He nods and runs with surprising agility and speed right next to you, Mac, and you have not been able to fight with him for some time. He is not armed, but he does have a pretty vicious bite attack that he can use, which he will. Oh, with a 24... he hits and does an extra sneak attack damage for 13. He snaps his jaws and just with as much honor as you can see a rat attack somebody with his teeth.
Wait a minute. You can turn people into were-rats?
Oh no. It is a blessing and a curse, my son.
Oh wow, you killed this guy.
Yes, fuck those guys.
They did kidnap you for quite a while.
Yes.
You know, that's actually appropriate to the movie. I don't know if anybody actually remembers watching the first movie, but it is, if you take your mind back to childhood, TMNT 1, it is actually a legit twist that Splinter is like a badass. Like the whole movie, he's this like frail old rat who's like walking with a cane.
Like
It's at
Yoda.
the very end of the movie, and then it's like, oh wait, hold on.
Yeah. The Yoda thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I was going to offer you a short sword in my pocket, but I don't think you need one.
Is that a short sword, or you're just happy to see me? Ha 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 ha. Like how I said that laugh, too. I made a funny.
Right,
All
we're
right.
gonna be watching this movie all day tomorrow.
That first one's a fucking classic,
you
man.
can tell how ingrained that first movie is.
No,
in his
I love the
mind.
second one too. Now, looking back, the second one's very childish, but I was also
Second one's
fucking
pretty
child
silly, but
when it
it's
came
fun,
out,
yeah,
so I was
yeah.
like super into it. Yeah,
The first one's kind of dark, like
it is.
in
It's pretty
places,
serious.
but-
At Initiative 10, all of the prisoners start trying to surge forward as best they can, and basically get the fuck out of the way while still trying to get to it. But unfortunately, this Sahuagin right here is kind of all up in their grill. Basically like so. This one will... Looks like he's gonna try... He's like surrounded by dudes, but Borges actually like gets his attention and starts like slapping his, I don't know, ass or something. Come on! Attack Borges! Borges is fierce warrior! And the Sahuagin acquiesces.
Borges. This is my master sliver I was trying to introduce you to.
He's not making a great first impression. Slapping his fish.
Oh, you make fishman friend. Strange
Loyal.
times.
True loyalty goes beyond any races.
I love that. I love that reunited with his master, Max starts to talk like him too.
It's that accent. It's
he's
like
code
this-
switching. He's
Yeah,
like, oh,
yeah, code
I'm
switching.
with Master Sliver
You
now.
just hear it and you gotta repeat it. Yep. Ooh, that one actually does get through his armor though. Oh, this one rips out a piece of Borges. Borges' favorite piece. Toril, you have some light thanks to Sovra's drift globe lighting up.
Some lights.
Some light. Fortunately, she's in the hallway.
Are there? Where is everyone?
Help!
Torches or anything?
Yeah, everybody's just been like running and scrambling in the dark. You do know that there's an enemy nearby because everybody's been yelling about it. You can hear a Sahuagin like within a few paces.
Oh, good. All right. Well, is there anyone down the hallway? Are those enemies?
That is the horde of screaming Sahuagin coming at you.
Oh, cool. All right. Well,
It's a horde.
It's both abstracted and literal. I attack the horde.
I'm going to stand here and give encouragement to the person in front of me because I can't see anything past that.
You don't have torches either.
I
Somebody's
think
got to have a
so.
torch.
Have we never run into this whole dark vision problem before?
Can you make a prisoner just hold a torch?
Right. Or all this.
Yeah, none of them have anything on them. I wonder if the queen can cast the light spell. Let's find out. Did I give her the light spell? Oh, probably not, because she's got dark vision. Yeah, she don't care. What she can do, though, is she will rush forward, and she's noticed you've been sagging like crazy, Gottwald, and she reaches up and gives you a nice massage.
I'll take it.
And oh dear, that was a second level casting of Cure Light Wounds. 4 hit points? No, wait, that didn't work. It says plus NAN. I don't think that actually rolled her modifier. Maybe it's not plugged in right. So it should be a 2 plus 3 for 5. Yeah, that must have not have pulled up her modifier correctly. Basically, it should be plus 3. So 4 plus 3 is 7.
Okay, I'll take 7. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Yeah, it looked like it just rolled the D8 and not the modifier. Because I think it's still it's supposed to be plus spellcasting modifier. Yeah, it should be plus 3. That's what she does on her action, and then just kind of stands there ready to take on all these Sahuagin. The Triton is still near death back here and sagging terribly. So he meekly starts looking back at the horde and thinking of various self-sacrificing martyr things to do. As he doesn't think he's gonna live very much longer. I don't know, do they have dark vision also? Yeah, he does. Okay. And more Sahuagin running attacks. Alright, now we've got the horde approaching. So, Sabra, remind me how Gust of Wind works.
You cannot pass.
That's it. That's it.
Over
That's the whole description of the spell.
Yeah, just in capital letters.
Yep. Oh, there's like a random little hobbit wizard that pops out somewhere. Starts screaming. I think I got that right. Hang on. I'm stalling as I Google it very quickly. You know, hobbit wizards with funny hats.
Alright.
My DC save is 16.
Give them a...
It is difficult terrain.
1 strength save for the horde is easiest for me. An 11 means they get pushed 15 feet away.
Yep.
And it's difficult terrain.
Yep.
So if we do the math right, if they're going 30 feet, they get pushed 15 feet away. It takes them 30 feet just to get back to where they were, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So essentially, they're not going to move, but they will huck a few javelins your way.
I should get some kind of like cover for this. You know, those are a little wind, man. They're throwing against the wind.
I know. Yeah, they are throwing against the wind.
We've seen how this works with football.
Roll me a 1d4. We'll see how many javelins come flying at you.
Oh. I'm gonna be like a 4.
I would recommend rolling low.
Alright, 2.
Alright.
Best you could hope for.
Yeah.
Yeah. That will miss.
Yeah.
Got an 18.
What is this? I mean, alright. It doesn't take concentration, so it's just a reaction.
True.
No longer hits me.
Alright, shield comes up. And then on the other side, these guys do not have a gust of wind to deal with.
But they got some ball bearings to
They
deal
do
with.
have some ball bearings. They're going to have to dash just to get close. And then when they do, thank you. DC 10 dexterity save. Ooh, and they all do. I wish I had a good sound effect. This whoop, 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 just like falling down, Looney Tunes style. As soon as some of them reach this area, they fall. Which they had to dash, so they don't have their action anyway, and they are fallen over. And then we go back to Gottwald, still cranking it out.
She's ROFLs.
Nice. You spelled it out.
All right, from between me and Borges, how high is the portcullis at this point?
It is enough to where you think another. If you held it right now, people could like duck and go. If you used your action for another cranking, then it would be in the up position, and you could lock it in place. But you note that this kind of pulley system has a way that you can emergency, like lift a lever, and it would slam shut.
Can I break it? Does it look like it's possible to like break the safety mechanism?
Not in the up position, though.
Because
I'm giving you a lot of portcullis pulley knowledge in these couple seconds, by the
way. Well, he'll tell Borges to keep cranking.
Keep cranking, Borges. I'm so close.
Do not stop. I require you to continue.
Just a little bit more.
But Gottwald will leave the cranking, and he will use his bonus action to, thankfully, with all the healing he's received, he feels confident enough.
Lubricate that portcullis.
I'm gonna. Yes, right. He will embiggen once again.
Okay. A giant's might.
Now, unfortunately, I don't think that me getting advantage on like strength checks is going to help me here because the exhaustion still just going to make it a normal, right?
That is correct.
Okay. So with his normal strength, he's going to attempt to just put his hands. So I mean, it's like you said, it's like high enough to where people could duck under it.
Yes.
So it's like, you know, for a giant Gotwall, it's like maybe waist high or something. So he could like just reach his hands under and just like lift it over his head.
Sure.
Hopefully. Conceivably.
Conceivably.
So what do I need to give you to do that?
Go ahead and give me a strength check, but I'm going to lower the DC by quite a bit because it's higher and you're bigger.
Okay.
Is your goal to stand there and hold it, or are you just?
Yes. At least for the time being. I told Borges to keep cranking it to lock it in place.
He's not going to stop cranking.
Never stop, Borges. Never stop. At least to get the lock in there. But yeah, his aim is to at least hold it up long enough for everybody to get through. Yeah.
Borges can only crank while Gottwald is big.
Gottwald will still stay big for you, Borges.
Borges, you must bring balance to the force. I'm not sure this side activity will do that.
There's a lot of pressure on Borges all of a sudden. he's getting
Y'all are going to give Borges performance anxiety.
This is your final test if you want to join our party.
At 11? If it had been athletics checks, it would have been better.
Oh, I will give athletics checks.
Mm.
I thought that's what you're doing. Sorry.
No, yeah, okay. Well,
I was gonna say you can add your athletics difference to
okay.
it.
So
we could take the result.
6 plus 11, so that would be a 17.
17. Okay, yeah, you are definitely able to grab it and lift it up the rest of the way, and you can feel it up there. There's nothing for it to like click, though. It has to be clicked on the pulley system fully, but it's not that hard for you to stay like that.
All right, we'll call out to everyone else. It is time to leave, my friends. Rush past Gottwald. Escape this place.
However, doing that is going to trigger about 4 different javelin attacks firing at you.
Lovely. Okay.
Javelin 1.
Yeah. Well,
That's a
hold
nat
on.
20.
I've still got something.
He's got something.
I've got
Go, Fox 1, Fox 2.
Storm Rune. Is still going.
Is it?
You made me roll for the Abigot, but you did not make me roll for either of my runes.
That's fine. That's fair. The runes can stay. You did the runes after, I think.
Yeah, that's true. I did. I think so. Yeah. So I'm gonna make him re-roll that give him disadvantage on that attack.
Okay.
Well, it's not a crit. That's something.
Yeah, it is something. Still a hit.
Yep, still hit.
All right.
I still got my bikini armor on. My swimming armor.
That's what Borges likes. Attack number 2.
That one does not hit me even in my bikini armor.
Wow, right off the codpiece. King! Number 3.
That one does.
Oh, make slides right through the cheeks for 5.
Okay.
And number 4.
Oh, jeez.
Missing that high AC
Yep.
for 7. You still got that resistance one on too?
I still got the hill rune going, so
All
that's
right.
keeping me alive.
Staying alive. All the Sahuagins launch their friggin' spears, and Mac, you can see there's another. So now this is up. Officially. Gottwald is kind of holding it up, and there are still a bunch of Sahuagin in there, Mac.
Trying to get out of here. We're trying to get out through that gate to the outside world.
Let's remind everybody.
Don't stay in this room.
I know you all want to fight, but we've got to go. Eyes on the prize, please.
Well, we'll have to clear the way first.
That's true. We will have to clear the way.
Yeah, there are dudes there.
Shooting number 5. We're 19.
Yes, that will hit as you fire off of the bow.
15.
Jeez.
That was
Nasty hit. They do survive, but that nearly knocks them on their feet.
21.
Oh my gosh, Mac has
For 19.
come to play. That dude explodes. just an arrow hits him and all of a sudden he just explodes in a bunch of guts.
Master Sliver, we must go through the gate here.
That was a good shot, my son.
Oh, thank you for noticing. Can I, for reaction, hand Master Sliver a bag of ball bearings?
I'll allow it.
We must get out of here as quickly as possible, and I don't think fighting the Sahuagin following us will save us time. Here, take this and spread it behind us.
Of course. I taught you this trick, remember? You are just a
Yes.
small turtle.
I thought it was when you let us watch Home Alone. Those nights that you went out and left us alone.
so many times.
You went out to your parties. That's just the...
Left us alone to watch Home Alone. Madness.
Anyways,
Savra.
You're building a lot of backstory here, Mac.
We are. We're crafting it together. He was actually a deadbeat.
Now I'm actually, he was like
It took kids.
like a party guy.
He was like
that
a foster
he
home
never
system.
wanted kids. He
Yeah.
just took off and was like, I'm going to my swingers party. You guys just...
It was a Cinderella situation. They made Mac and his brothers just clean.
Yeah.
This is how you learn.
Alright. So I'm gonna move up here, continuing to point the gust of wind down the hallway. And then this guy is still a bad guy and he's injured, right?
Still a bad guy, but he has not been attacked at all.
Really?
Really.
Oh, seriously.
These guys have all been cranking him out over here. Gutwald's now lifting.
All we've been doing. Cranking and lifting. Cranking and
Cranking and
lifting.
lifting.
I mean, that's...
Alright, well, we'll still do this to him.
The Dolores Bell.
Make that wisdom saving throw.
Toll.
So Dolores.
Nope. So it's 2d8 instead of 2d12. Alright, well now he's injured.
Take 6
Now every time
bell
I hit
damage.
that, it'll hurt more.
Yeah.
Alright, that's all I got. Because all I have left are cantrips, everybody.
Yeah.
You're out of juice.
Literally at the
I am out
end
of
of our
juice.
various ropes.
but cantrips don't have a limit.
I know, that's all I got left.
That's why she's
Oh, I see
using
what you're saying. Gotcha.
Spell slots are depleted.
All right,
Yeah.
Borgus finishes cranking, and you feel it. He cranks all the way and finishes and locks it into place.
Does
You feel a little drip on your arm.
climax the
Hey, what are you talking about? It's just opening a gate, man.
Yeah, the slow motion, that's nothing.
It's nothing. Don't worry
He
about those.
reached the apex of his...
He has fertilized some
Cranking.
eggs.
Oh god! Oh god! Now I'm imagining how fish fertilize, just spreading on the ground, just like spray painting.
Borgus has finished.
No!
Now we can
No.
leave, friends.
Oh no.
Yeah, but he's still got the bad
World.
Sahuagin.
Should be glad he can't see anything.
No, the lights come on right when this happens, and he sees everything.
I came around a corner, saw things I did not want to see.
Several of the prisoners start vomiting. Yeah.
So it is locked now? Though?
It is
Like,
locked in the
you got
open
it to
position
okay.
at this moment. Yeah, but you do know, like I said, somebody could come by and just hit a lever and it would come crashing down, technically.
Right. Yeah. So I'm still holding it in case it happens. Yeah.
Yeah, you could just stand right underneath it. I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
Of course.
10, 15, 20. Another Sahuagin. This is one of those coral smashers, the big chitin fists. Come up and tries to fist you, Gottwald. He's got the blood frenzy.
Great.
Fist number 1.
That hits.
For 6. Fist number 2 is
Neither
another
an object or a
crit.
structure. I'm out of reactions, right? Like I use my reaction on my turn.
I
to
think
then come back
so.
to the
I think
beginning of my
so.
turn. Great. Okay.
It's not gonna be pretty.
Oh my god.
15 bludgeoning. I think your fucking runes only keeping you alive.
My god. My runes keeping me alive like 3 times over now. It's...
You gotta give me the massive damage table.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Okay. That's probably bad.
That's probably bad.
Well, I mean, the gate's locked,
the gate
so
is
that's
up at this
fine.
moment. Yeah, now you've just fallen right underneath the gate. Your
Great.
head in a perfect position to be decapitated should it come slamming down.
I'm gonna mount my head on a wall.
We'll put your head on a Sahuagin, so that way,
Great.
in honor of you wearing like the shark that one time, the Sahuagin will wear the Gottwald.
I got bad news. There's more Sahuagin coming at him. Advantage.
That is bad news.
Oh, a terrible miss.
Even in his like speedo armor.
Yeah.
That'll hit though.
What about the bite for 4 piercing damage?
I'm at 5. folks.
God, well,
That's
this
where-
is just
that's-
you're
5
on
is
the
where it
ground.
started,
You're
5
that
is where it started, and 5 is where I'm at now. So that's how we're doing.
Gottwald's on the ground, just spitting up blood at this point. Just, I think your cow friend is going to die. My son.
You're not wrong.
I think we'll have to leave the horde behind us to cheese. I think the right thing to do would be to help the cow.
He just calls him the cow. He nods and rushes, does his cool little dancing maneuver forward. And did we say we gave him a sword or no sword? I forget.
Oh, I mean, you tell me. Like, I mean, I think Sliver would tell me. Like, would it benefit him to have a short sword?
It would if you had a spare short sword that you
All right, then.
could give him at
Yes.
some point while you were
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, he grabs the short sword, or he's got the short sword, and goes to town on this Sahuagin, perhaps. All right. For 7. Ignore the poison thing. I don't think it was a poison short sword. But you are still next to an ally, so he does get to do a sneak attack damage for a total of 16 damage against the big one, which is a pretty big amount of damage. And then he can also snap in with his bite, which also hits for another 5 damage. Now this Sahuagin's looking pretty bad. Just do not worry. We will win this day. Sahuagins will now turn towards the rat who's been biting and stabbing. And try to throw a spear, which does not hit. The prisoners are trying to surge forward. There's a bit of a traffic jam here, though. As they desperately want to get out. They can't really... I guess they could take their action disengage, actually. I didn't think about that. They are all trying to get
Whoa.
out.
Why are you surging ahead of the
here?
the heroes?
Yeah, don't quite do that. All right, yeah, one of them will back up a little bit and kind of look uncertain, but they're all clustering at this middle point because you can hear all the Sahuagin like coming from the different sides. All right, this one is still attacking Borges, I think we determined. Oh, that's gonna hit Borges again. Damn. 5 damage to Borges. Borges says, "Oh, my post, not clarity. It's ruined." Toril, I think you can see now.
I can see.
I have sight.
man. I want a tentacle? I think so. I like doing that. Or is Borgus looking pretty hurt?
I mean, you're all looking pretty hurt. I would say that he was looking really fine, and now he's back down to where all of you are. Well, although Gottwald and the Triton are looking particularly knocking on death's door.
I don't care about
Borgus
them.
is not as
I might have worried about it.
yeah.
Wait, is Triton still around? Okay.
Yeah. He gives a weak thumbs up.
Alright. Try to push him back. I'll do Eldritch Blast.
Oh
It's
no,
number
this guy,
one.
number 1? Oh, 15
Yeah.
does hit, yeah.
Okay.
5 damage and goes knocking back.
I'll do it again.
Yes, sir. Another 5
5.
force damage. That Sahuagin's looking pretty messed up and goes slamming back over to the wall. You can still hear the screams coming from the hallway, but the gust of wind is also blasting down.
Alright, I'll move there.
Let's see. Queen, does she have another... I have a lot of tabs of character sheets open right now. I cannot find... What did I do? There you are. Oh, I'm stuck in that thing where it's like, is it better to use her action to heal you or to go on the offensive? Because she healed last time. But seeing as you're literally ass on the ground, she's like, you damn Minotaurs. I know you're strong. You do not go down now. Not when we are so close to the end. You get back up. She's very angrily cast Cure Wounds again.
Wait, is this the Lizard Queen?
This is the Lizard Queen, yeah.
Okay.
Spell casting modifier. Where does it say wisdom? See if that helps. All right, let's see if this fixes it. I think she's gonna have to do a little one though. All right, that works.
6.
6 healing. That's all you get.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Triton stumbles his way forward, blood trailing behind him. One more Sahuagin will throw a javelin at Master Sliver. Does hit. Only for 2 piercing damage. You call that a spear? The Horde has to roll a saving throw. Strength save. Oh man, they are still stymied by the gust of wind. As long as Sombra stays back there, they're actually doing a good job of keeping the Horde at bay. And in fact, I think since you've moved up, they now have to officially dash just to advance a little bit. So they're not even going to be able to attack on this side. That is pretty effective. It's maybe the best use of Gust for Wind we've ever seen.
I think so. It's usually a marginally functional spell.
Yeah, it has its uses. Alright, these guys have spent half their movement to stand up and then move forward, and then the other crew steps in it and has to make a dex save. Ooh, but they actually make it through the ball bearings. Is Cheese dodging?
Yes.
Okay, they'll have to throw their spears at Cheese. None of those are going to hit, though. As we go to the broken, bloodied, but not dead yet, Gottwald.
Yeah. I don't know what he can. Well, he can stand up. That's for
He can
starters.
stand up.
what do we got in terms of Sahuagin here? There's a Coral Smasher and the regular one right in front of him?
Yep.
Okay. Which one looks more hurt?
Actually, the Coral Smasher, because that's the one that took all the brunt from the rat.
Okay. Gottwald will punchify his face.
Yeah, you will.
For 12 damage.
Oh boy, he had exactly 12 damage left.
Nice.
You
just
crunched.
Shattered his nose,
Yep.
crunched his face in. Yep.
Shattered that shark nose. So much cartilage.
Alright, then he's going to turn his fist to the other one right in front of him.
18 will hit.
18. I don't have Giant Spine on this one. It is on, but it's only 11.
Okay.
Only 11. It's 11 damage.
Still does a pretty good amount of damage, this Sahuagin. It screams and blood trickles down its face.
As, well, I'm not going to move, so it doesn't really matter. But as an action, bonus action, free action, I'm going to drink a potion. Nice. That's a good. Critter healings are nice. And then he will just put his hands back up in the air, like prepping for the gate to come back down again, if in case it does.
Yeah, you don't see any enemies around you at the moment. It's all allies. The one.
Yeah.
I mean, there's enemies in front of you, and then there's one back here that Toral's been blasting. But yeah, obviously you get
Right.
the horde.
Yeah, but he'll just, yeah, in case it. Well, yeah. I guess there's nobody near it right now, but in case it does come crashing down,
You
he'll
are
be there
there.
to hold it up.
All right, Mac, you've seen one Sahuagin go down in front of Master Sliver. There's still another one. You can sense. You've seen other javelins get thrown, so you know there's some more in the room beyond as well.
Gottwald, how many? Excuse me. How many more Sahuagin are in front of you?
You see, well, actually, take that back. I see 3 in this room. They are the little ones.
Damn it!
I just punched one in the face.
Well, we're gonna have to keep moving forward. All right, he'll attack.
Please.
Yeah, I know. There's 4 more coming to, from our side here, FYI. But gosh.
Really need to.
Oh,
leave.
that misadventure Mac had off camera.
That we'll never hear about.
Yeah.
You can take more javelin hits, right?
I mean, I've received some healing, so sure.
You can take one more javelin.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
How many hit points do you have in javelins, would you say?
Yeah, exactly. I've got probably 5 javelins in me, to be honest.
I can take
That's-
5 javelins. What's the over-under on javelins you could receive?
Yeah.
All right. I hope this doesn't kill me. I'm going to attack number 3 in front of Gottwald.
I hope this doesn't kill me. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, a natty
terrible.
1.
Terrible.
Almost shoot the back of Master Sliver, who whips his head around and says, I taught you better than that.
Hey, it's it's all this fluid laying about. I don't. It distracted me. Attack number
flipped.
2. Attack number 2 on number 3
Alright, there you go. 21 will hit.
or 17.
All
and
right.
then Max gonna, or Cheese, I mean, is gonna infuse it for another 6.
God.
So 23
That Sahuagin explodes in
lightning damage.
glorious lightning. Fried fish bits. Ha 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 ha! Yes, exactly. We've almost cleared a path.
All these damn prisoners.
Why do we need them again?
They're meat shields, right?
That's right. Each of them can take 1 hit for us.
Each of them maybe 1 javelin. All right, Sabra.
Okay. Still can't get through because there's a lot of fucking people here.
There are a lot of people here. the way is kind of open, but also there's still enemies there, so it's...
Yeah, I'll come here and then point the... Again, just keep the wind with me.
Okay.
Now it's ricocheting off the walls towards them. And then number 1 is still down there.
Mm-hmm.
But I know he's injured, because I injured him myself.
Yeah, it's also taking a couple Eldritch Blasts.
Roll that sweet wisdom.
Damn it! Ooh, that Sahuagin got wise to your tools.
Oops, I didn't do that, sorry. Alright, that's it. That's all I got.
Alright, Borgus. Sweet Borgus.
He no longer has to crank. He's done
cranking. Yeah, he can't crank no more.
Borgus, show Master Sliver how worthy a pupil you are.
Borgus! Charges forward! He ducks between your legs, Gottwald, and rolls out with a stabbing motion. Spear. No, Borgus does not disappoint. This dude's fucking money in the bank every time. Feel the wrath of the Lokatha! Oh, Borgus with the natty 20! You cannot make this shit up!
Borgus, don't miss!
Borgus, don't miss, kids! Master Sliver's like, holy crap! I need that one on my team. For 13 damage, Borgus, you dog!
Go, Borgus!
Where's my massive damage table? And that Sahuagin is definitely frightened.
He's the most frightening catfish they've ever seen.
Seriously. How did the fuck they even capture this guy? I guess it was before his awakening.
That's right.
Master Sliver will dance forward.
He's like prodigy. He's like, he spent his whole life around, like, I don't know, painter or something. So he's been like an expert painter. But he like watched us for like 10 minutes. And then he's like, oh, okay, I can do that.
I got this. For 9 damage plus the sneak attack will definitely put an end to that Sahuagin. Aha! We've got this one! And then he will bite at the other. Your NPCs are surging forth. Sahuagin is dead. The prisoners, now seeing an open line, will begin, a lot of them at least, filing this way.
About time, get out of the way.
Well, they're gonna start crowding up the room, though. I'm gonna move some of these bodies.
Can they dash?
They can, yeah. If they're not next to an enemy, they can. It's probably... Oh, there's still these guys. Probably end up like that. Alright, this Sahuagin's still alive, screams, and let's see, we got Mac or Twirl. Mac's the one that, actually no, Twirl's the one that blasted. He's gonna run at Twirl. And with the Blood Frenzy, attempt to stab at the... Oh man, so close. And with a bite, oh my gosh.
So close.
What did I roll? A 2, a 1, a 6, and a 9. Nice. Alright, Toril, it screamed and ran at you and tried to attack, but it pretty much tripped on its face as it was doing so.
It's tentacle time.
$17 will hit. For 6. That one's slapping, still alive.
The beefiest of the tentacles.
11 does not hit with a plus 9.
That's a tip.
17 does hit. For 1, somehow this Sahuagin still lives. Despite a triple, well, 2 out of 3, I guess.
I'll use my second wind. Get some hit points back.
Yeah, Borgus and the Zoo Crew.
Heal
It's now the Zoo Crew featuring Borgus.
That's right. He's gonna like move past us pretty quick.
I think it's more like Borgus and the Zoo.
Yeah, exactly. That's the next step.
That's what Sylvan said. That's what they're known by. The Queen. The Queen will rush forward past everybody and finally attempt to attack with claws and bite. Oh, the bite actually does hit. AC 12. For 9! Alright! She rushes forward and very savagely rips out that Sahuagin's throat. And then she leans back and screams. And you think you hear a different kind of scream echoing. The Triton, again, very bloodily.
Lizardy scream?
A lizardy scream. 5, 10, 15. Can make it to here-ish. That Sahuagin's dead. The Horde is going to advance. Now, the Gust of Wind is only if they start their turn in it, right?
Right.
But it still is a difficult terrain.
Right.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They can make it to here before they have to start dashing. So some of them will dash. They can't make it far, but they will have at least one of them will try to hurl a spear at you, Sabra. Oh my goodness.
No.
Let's do...
I have an incredibly low AC, but it's not that
one
low.
more spear.
Oh, that one will hit.
21. You want to do a shield or no shield? You got any spells
I
left?
don't have any spell slots
6
left.
piercing damage, and give me a con save with a gust of wind, please.
No.
Do you have Warcaster or is it a different character?
I have Warcaster.
Okay, you do. Okay.
But do you have a... exhaustion doesn't affect save, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have advantage on con saving throws.
Nope.
Oh no! Oh. You know what? You know what I haven't done this round? Is my Storm Rune. Well, she already had advantage though. I don't guess I can give double advantage.
How is it worded? Is it worded you do advantage, or is it worded you get to roll
it's
again?
worded, I'll post it, but it's worded as give someone advantage or disadvantage on the
okay. That's an interesting stipulation, because if it just said reroll, I would let that happen, but if it's specifically
Right.
advantage, then you're right. I don't think you can get him advantage again.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, Gust of Wind finally deactivates, which means more of the Horde can come spilling up here. They are hot on thine heels.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, Gottwald. At the start of this round, the front doors explode inward as several lizard folk come swarming through, screaming in Draconic, which some of you can understand, for the Queen. And you recognize Vythe, who was your liaison with the lizard folk, who switches to common when he sees you all and yells, "Your ship is near. We've put the shark bastards on a merry chase, and the people of Thornhold are helping from the shoreline. We'll cover you." And Gottwald, you can just see from out, and the light is probably like blinding. You guys have been in the dark for so long. As you blink away, you can see your ship in all its glory slowing down about 100 feet away, and Harley the Triton fires a ballista bolt at a large shark in the water and peers around and looks intently toward the stronghold entrance. And it is your turn.
Okay. All the prisoners are at least to the gate, or mostly. There's one lady standing right underneath the gate.
Yeah. They're all trying to spill out.
Okay, Gottwald will call out to the three that remain here, which are all his teammates, in the room.
How dramatic.
Yeah. It is time to leave, my friends. Our ride, our Uber has arrived. He'll step forward. Can't select my token for some reason. Can't move him.
Are you in the wall?
Yeah, probably the wall. He'll step forward and try to punchify this one that was almost dead already. 15.
Yep.
For 15 damage.
Yep. You smash his whole body into the ground.
All right. Then he'll say to Toro, Savra, and Mac, like, it's time to leave.
Just pick him up and start yeeting them.
I could, yeah. Just start physically, like, grabbing people and throwing them in the gate.
Like they're kittens or something.
That's right. Yeah, if he can get everyone in, great. But if not, if his turn ends and not everyone's at the gate, he'll still be prepared to hold the gate open if he needs to.
Hold the door.
Yeah, he becomes Hodor at this moment, 100%.
Hold the door.
Yeah.
Or does this become the dramatic scene where one of us hits the lever and the gate closes?
That's right.
I was a Sahuagin all along.
I was just walking
I know.
along.
Where the team is fighting off the Sahuagin as the prisoners make their escape.
Right. Yeah, we let everyone else go as we die behind the gates.
By the way, I forgot the horde on the other side against Cheese. I'm gonna do some attacks against Cheese in a second. And I assume he's dodging, but they've got Blood Frenzy, so it kind of cancels each
We'll
other
also drink another
out.
potion, because I feel like
Call me that
best case
once.
scenario, everyone's gone, but worst case scenario,
Yeah.
I'm
Alright.
taking some hits.
Cheese
Just people
takes 6
leave.
damage out of all that. And we go to Mac, so you've seen Gottwald. Yeah, usher everybody forward, and you've seen like now at the front, there's light coming from there. At least there should be. Let me put some light. Coming from outside. Lizard folk are there, telling you all to get out. Well, you can.
Mac's is gonna shoot this one right next to Cheese.
Okay.
21.
Oh my
And
god.
Cheese will infuse it to make it a 24.
You fucking kill him with one giant arrow strike.
Attack number 2 against this guy down here.
If you could just put Mac inside of some kind of turret system, he could probably just murder every one of these Sahuagins that come down the hallway.
22.
It just becomes a tower defense game at that point.
Just turn Mac into an item that we can just place.
22 will kill the other one, Mac. Goodness sakes.
Alright, Cheese, come, let's go. And
Too
then
bad Master Sliver missed all of that. He was not paying attention.
I'll tell him all about it.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, Cheese just starts flying.
Cheese starts flying.
He can fly.
He can fly.
Let's see. Oh, shit, I wasn't counting. Where was I? I was like right here. 5, 10, 15. I do have a climb speed now, so I guess I'll just climb like a spider on the wall here.
It's not
How
creepy
weird.
at all.
Look at me. Hopefully you don't mind. I'm not really counting very closely, but I'm just gonna.
You see how Willie gets away with that too? He's like, I think I'm gonna get about there.
I'm not like adhering to numbers.
But I feel like I should make it here. Alright, Savra, you got the fucking giant horde just a hair's breadth away from you.
You know, I'm out. 5, 10, 15. I am also climbing the walls to get around the corner.
Yeah, this room has a giant stone bench on one side and a large gong on the other, which would be a alarm system that is not needed at the moment.
Then she'll do her super scary face to try to scare all of the hostages
It's a
into
cone
getting out.
of fear.
Mm-hmm. That's the end of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Super scary face to try to get them to get out.
Yep. Borges says, Borges will whisper to Mac, says, Mac, these are friends? He gestures to the lizard folk that just came screaming inside.
Yes, they're here to aid us. Our mission was to save the queen you're standing right next to. They will help us out of here.
Friend Mac makes so many friends. Strong friends.
You are my friend.
You are mine. We will live this day. And everybody starts making their way out of here.
Dylan's making a play for Mac to take a couple levels of rogue to get the sneak attack.
Yeah.
Then
He's already
all
exploding people. Imagine how much more he could explode people.
the power. Think of the power. Alright, all the prisoners start running and screaming out of here as the lizard folk just kind of cover them in those cool stance where they come like, you know, rushing out and just standing at the ready, all their weapons drawn. Mr. Torrell.
I was gonna get thrown forward by someone.
He just looks around like, who's gonna pick me up?
Come on, someone's gonna pick me up.
That's what I 3-year-old does.
I've got these small bird legs.
like
a toddler. Up, daddy.
Gatwald is
Puppies.
motioning you
Puppies.
through the portcullis. But
I'm gonna close the gate behind me.
Nice.
Thanks, Gatwald. Shink.
One of us has to stay behind, Bruce Willis style. It's more dramatic this way.
Up.
The queen nods at...
Could Toro use his action to like pull Gottwald? Tiny bird pulling a
You
giant.
could try.
Could be
I mean,
tricky.
someone still has to hit the locking mechanism for the gate to fall down.
Yeah, right.
Actually, just smash it as you go through and just let it fall behind you, so that way they can't lift it.
That's exactly what I was saying. I was like, well, if I just smash, like kick the lever that we use to raise
Yeah.
the thing.
It'll take him at least 3 rounds.
Right.
Oh, how does the horde get to go before you, though, Gottwald? This is dangerous.
That's why I drank the potion. 'Cause-
The
yeah.
horde advances.
Oh god.
Oh my god. All right. Are you ready for this?
I actually didn't realize the horde went before me, but
I didn't either. This is going to be bad for you.
That's why I try to close the door.
I don't want to see this. Nobody wants to see this. All right, Blood Frenzy is on. We've got regular Sahuagin grunts stabbing at you with the spears. There's a spear.
Ouch.
yep.
There's a bite. It's not gonna hit.
Negative.
There's another one with a spear
That hits.
and a bite. Oh my god.
Yep.
Godwald! A champion is here. He's gonna try to stab you with a spear. Actually, oh, this is bad. He's the triple attacker. Spear
Oh,
number.
Okay, hold on. Just give me 1 second. Let me
Well, it really is gonna hold the door.
ends his turn. Oh shit, that doesn't help me. Okay, go ahead.
Continue.
No, I got nothing. It was the stone rune that makes someone go into a stupor, but it's after they end their turn.
Oh no, this is the busted one. Boo. Different step blocking out. Oh, that is the one. Okay, well, let's roll damage manually. 1d6 plus, nope, 1d8 plus 3. Second attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or 1d8 plus 3.
Oh no, that's bad.
How we doing, sir?
I mean, I'm at.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
That does not hit.
Make it
Third
work
one
for it.
misses.
Yeah, yeah.
See, if you told him he was gonna crit.
We've got a Coral Smasher here, though. It's going to try to smash you.
Yep. That hits.
Chitin Fist.
Oh dear. Hold on.
Calculating,
19,
calculating.
11.
Oh my.
Okay. Let's try to do my disadvantage thing on that last attack.
On the last attack.
I don't know if it's gonna help or not, but.
All right, so it's a regular.
Oh, wait. So that would just make it the 14, wouldn't it? I'm not sure how that works actually.
What does yours say? Does that have to?
It like imposes advantage or disadvantage. Where is it?
If
I can impose.
let's see what makes attack rolls.
Cause the roll to have advantage or disadvantage.
The problem is that, well, you're right. That would cancel. That would cancel its advantage
Yeah.
if you impose disadvantage. So yeah, it'd be
So
a
I'm
14.
not gonna do it. It wouldn't matter anyway. So
Oh, it
I'm
still
not gonna
hits?
do it.
Okay.
Yeah. 14 still hits. Me and my bikini armor. Okay.
Bludgeoning
Are you
damage.
done? Are you done, man?
I mean, I could technically throw a million more spears at you, but
Let's presume like the Sahuagin in front of the Sahuagin don't want to throw spears through the Sahuagin.
Sure.
Let's
I hit you with 4 different Sahuagin attacks for a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9 attacks. All right, broken, bloodied, and beaten. It is your turn.
Now I actually have a choice because
You always
if
have a choice.
if I kick the thing and then back up, the problem is that like I get 4 attacks of opportunity. That could absolutely down me right now. Or I could disengage, but then I don't get to drop the gate behind me.
Well, Mac and I go before you do.
Yeah. So if
Or
you guys
right
can
after you do. So, like,
if you guys
one
can
of us
do
could,
something, yeah.
do we think that, like, I could come up and, like, pop it with, like, oh, I have a mage hand.
You
Yeah.
have a mage hand?
I have mage hand. It's a cantrip.
Okay.
So, yeah, I can just use the mage hand.
This
to
whole
totally-
time, Gottwald's like ready to sacrifice his broken body. And she's like, I mean, I could just yes,
I
mage
could
hand.
just shut the gate.
but
I mean,
this is just more entertaining.
Yeah.
Gottwald's sacrifice was just a result of timing it right now, but
Hey,
Yeah,
I just
Gottwald-
didn't want to take away from your masculinity show that you had
Yeah.
going on.
he's got like just bite marks all over his body and puncture wound.
I am
it's pretty
not
messed up.
trying to presume whether or not you want to show Borges how weak of a date you are for him.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to take the disengage action,
Okay.
so that I don't take 4 attacks of opportunity. And I'm just
Smart.
gonna basically just run past my teammates.
Lumber. Leaving
Yep.
a bloody trail in his wake.
Exactly. Yeah, that's basically it. All I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Is that the furthest you can go?
It is because I had to move through you guys to get here.
Just collapses.
Where's the lever?
It's
right on the
over-
other side of the door.
Yeah, it's right on the other side of the door. Yeah.
I can get it with my mage hand.
Try something cool.
Ball bearings.
Nah,
So
I
many
gave,
ball
it to-
bearings.
I gave my last bag to Master Sliver.
You did, yeah. He's already eaten them.
I'm going to shoot the guy next to the lever.
Okay. 20 is a hit.
19.
19. That's almost a
And
killing
then
blow.
Cheese
Oh, that's
will
right.
infuse
Stupid cheese always does this combo to me.
Wow.
Now it is a
it.
killing blow.
And as that Sahuagin dies, he falls against the lever.
I knew that's where you were going with this. The instant you said,
Let's do something
Wait,
cool.
who's the DM here?
like, why? What is he trying to do? Oh, gosh.
Not you anymore at this point.
That'll be DM's discretion, but that'll be.
In what direction does he die?
Yeah, no, I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's very dramatic and thematic for the moment, and that Sahuagin was trying to climb over the pulley system when Mac just lets loose an arrow right at the targeted spot. I mean, rolled a dirty 20 with sharpshooter on. And as the Sahuagin falls down, the whole thing goes clanking shut. And closes in one big flurry. And it would take them a hot minute to reopen it.
Well, can I use my mage hand to break the chain? To just yank it?
Yes. Yes. In fact, I will go ahead and pull you guys out of combat at this point.
Just use a mission to like dislodge the mechanism that lets the thing work.
Yeah, with that combo, with Mac shooting the Sahuagin and falling down and slamming the gate shut on the lever, and then you follow up with your mage hand to break the lever or whatever system off to where they would not be very able to repair it anytime soon. It doesn't necessarily mean you can just like, sit down and rest here. It means you still gotta get the fuck out, but you all at least are not immediately harried. And the ship is able to get a little bit closer. You're all able to file out and just swim like exhausted style, blood trailing behind you. They throw down like a little mini dinghy for you. Takes a hot second to recover. You still have to have the lizard folk and people on the ship covering you against all the Sahuagin, like still swarming around the area. So they're firing off, arrows and javelins, and Harley's got tears from her eyes when she sees that you've got the wounded Triton with you all.
He's actually alive?
He's alive. He basically did nothing that whole last combat but like stay alive. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he almost got killed during I forget if it was the temple battle or one of the battles. Yeah, you all make it back onto your ship, and you have to still haul ass out of there. Your ship is so full, crammed full of people, and it just goes right towards the Thornhold area. But when you're able to cover, you see that the Sahuagin are less organized, though. They seem to be confused, and they're not able to do these like big coordinated attacks. And you recall that you were able to sever their connection to their what they thought was their new religion, the Fathomless, but was the control of the Mind Flayer that had kind of infested here and manipulated them. So they no longer have that as a control mechanism. So they're floundering a bit in their retaliatory strike, and you're able to finally make it back to the Castle of Thornhold and out of the Sahuagin dungeon.
Oh boy, it feels like we've been there for
Yes.
we've been in that Sahuagin dungeon for a long time.
It has been a long time. My goodness. Yeah. So with the queen successfully rescued, the lizard folk are obviously in very high spirits. Sariv, who was the kind of elder of the tribe, who had kind of presumed she was dead and nominated his own, I think, daughter as the next queen. Immediately recognizes her authority, and daughter withdraws the nomination. You know that there's no like animosity whatsoever. They're all very, and Sabra, you know this, and it's part of your personality. They're all very pragmatic. Like they just don't, they're like, yeah, well, since you're back, of course you're the leader. Like there's no hard feelings or anything about it. And thanks to her leadership and her just political acumen, she is able to establish a more formal alliance with the people of Thornhold that will get her people out of the swamp, and if not in the castle, then at least maybe based around the castle, and they're able to kind of use each other's resources a little bit better. And they promise that they will work hard to attack the Sahuagin. Now, the Sahuagin have, like I said, lost their fervor, their
joie de vivre.
Sure. However, you did not. I'm going through like your epilogue for the question. You did not destroy their leaders, so they're still pretty formidable in this area. So the one thing that you can maybe rest easy on is they probably won't go on these large scale assaults anymore and won't do the bidding of the Mind Flayers, but they're still a very big, formidable force in this one area. So it would be just a really dangerous place for ships to go through. But the
So they still control the island.
These immediate waters. Yeah, they definitely control the island. Those folks still aren't in a position to take it back, even though they've got their queen back. They're going to have to build up. But her opinion is like, we need to make alliances. We need to make friends. People of Thornhold are like, let's get in touch with Waterdeep now that Waterdeep's not having to deal with their own attacks from, the Sahuagin attacking them. Maybe, they basically say with time, hopefully we can, successfully take this back. But it's not going to be an overnight thing.
Yeah.
Our group says, "Don't worry, we'll just go back tomorrow."
Yeah, exactly. Let's get a long rest, and we'll go back and we'll finish them off. It's fine.
She does reward your group with the necklace that had allowed her to breathe underwater. That was basically forced on her by the Sahuagin, but one of you can take it. It is a necklace of adaptation. Yes. Requires attunement, but while wearing this necklace, you can breathe normally in any environment, and you have advantage on saving throws made against harmful gases and vapors, such as cloud kill and stinking cloud effects, inhaled poisons, and breath weapons. I believe it's the same thing that Twirl has with his survival mantle. Which I did add a section up here in the journal where you all can see what items you all are attuned to.
Where's that?
Right at the top.
And get cheese attuned to anything?
I don't think so.
Who cannot breathe underwater right now? How many of us cannot breathe underwater? Show of hands.
Yeah.
We've got potions, but
I've got the.
I'm good. I have those stones, so I'm good.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
To the deal.
Right, if I took it, it would save me some potions of water breathing. That's for sure.
Yeah, you can have it.
Okay.
And then, thanks to your rescue of all of these NPCs, you all can earn a point of inspiration.
Huh. So many NPCs rescued.
It really was.
Yeah, how much money are we getting for this?
Yeah, you guys were not able to get much treasure in that dungeon at all because you had a very specific mission. Let's see. Harley and Kish are overjoyed at being reunited. They do want to report back to Gillian, but they note that the Triton layer is pretty far out into the sea, and they're willing to travel with you all basically because you're on the same mission they are, or essentially what your mission is unfolding to be, which is a way wider conspiracy and has all these other connections and things to it. Originally, they were just looking at the Sahuagin threat. But now, like the Sahuagin, now they're seeing that you've got your eyes on the bosses of that, and so they're interested in helping you all out further. But they do want to try to check in with the Tritons at some point. And then
Go ahead. So they're going to stay part of the crew for the time being. They're going to
stay part of the crew for the time being. Yeah. However, the prisoners. So obviously the lizard folk captive go back to the lizard folk. The prisoners from Neverwinter and Master Sliver would want to return home, but they can stay in Thornhold for now, and they could just take there are trail, everything bad that's happened has been on the coast, but it's been mainly from the water, so they could take a caravan back to Neverwinter if needed, but they're willing to just stay there for now in Thornhold. And yeah, Master Sliver is very pleased with your performance, Mac, so far, and really pulls you aside and tells you that Borges is a promising student, and it would be your final test as a student of warfare and adventure is to be a master, to have a Padawan, I suppose.
I will not fail you, Master Slither.
It must always be two.
I will train him to be the best. I think he will one day surpass myself even.
That is always the mission of the master.
Yes. And then we shall see balance to the fours.
Okay, I had a lot of TMNT action figures as a kid. Was there ever, because like every animal under the sun was an action figure, was there ever a catfish character? There was a triceratops, there was an alligator, there was a bat, there was every animal you could think of.
I don't think there was anything that was a fish specifically, but catfish? I don't recall. That's a good trivia question, though. I don't think there was. I'm sure people are Googling it right now.
Triceratops with the giant
I love the
machine gun
Triceratops
was
one. He was badass. Did you play that game they released like a year or two ago? The beat 'em up?
I haven't played that.
Shredder's Revenge?
I think I played it at your house for like a little bit.
It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
That game's great.
Yeah.
That one.
So in the 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle series, there is a character called Fish Face, and it looks like a fish.
Fish with robot
Like
legs.
a robot fish, yeah.
Huh.
So there is a fish character.
Character.
One of the later ones. Interesting. There you go. Yeah, and then Borges obviously has he was just an explorer, a nomad. He was out, and this is like his whole purpose now. Like he's found his calling is to be an adventurer, and wants to officially join your crew and
Who is
go
this?
on merry
Borges.
adventures.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Who are you?
I never cut your name.
You just let them crank and go, huh?
We crank together, man.
Yeah, exactly.
We are crank buddies. We must do it together. Yeah.
No, I've set a dangerous precedent now. Like every night it's Godwall's trying to go to sleep. Porgus shows up.
Friend Gotwall.
I'm sorry, Porgus. It was a one-time thing. It was a stressful situation. I didn't intend for this to be a long-term
That's
situation.
not how Borges feels.
I didn't think we were gonna
Gotwald
live.
has performance anxiety.
So you all end up with more crew, and the Sahuagin threat has been greatly diminished. You all can, at least for the moment, long rest in Thornhold. You will officially level up to level 8, I think. Good lord, you've definitely deserved it. We've done this adventure quest for so long. And that will officially complete.
Level 7 been the entirety of this
Yes.
one dungeon?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, and like I said, this is... You guys technically did 2 sessions before we got into this dungeon also. You did the whole coming down here with the patrol and the swamp scenario. But yeah, it's all been... That was all one level of a quest arc. And then you have only 2 active quests remaining, which is the main quest, which takes you down to the Nelanther Isles, where you're hunting Sea King Tentrix, called Call from the Deep. And then you've got another quest called The Styes, which is the quest you got directly from the Aboleth. Which Mac's like, what? Who? What?
Yeah, exactly. We still haven't told him about that.
We still haven't told him about that. That's just Sliver's last words before departing is like, just don't ever work for an Aboleth, my son.
Never.
There's no greater is located in the city of Orlumbor, which is south of Waterdeep.
Wait, where's the other quest at?
The city of Orlumbor, which is south
the other
of
one.
Waterdeep.
The other one.
Orlumbor.
You say Orlumbor?
Call from the Deep is in the Nelanther Isles.
Which is
Or
where?
the Nelanther. I don't know how to
Orlumbor.
pronunciate things.
It's in Orlumbor. Oh, okay. Way to the south.
Way to the south.
I see it now. The Nelanther. Okay.
That's what I said.
Sure. We can stop in Baldur's Gate and have a whole other adventure in that city.
Hey, we know all about
we
Baldur's
could.
Gate. Won't kill any guards this
Man's
time.
up there is enough trick.
Orlumbor is on the way, so I suppose,
Perhaps we will be getting into that one next time. We'll also be doing a level up next time, though. But I think that will bring a close to this session. That's all I got.
Okay. Nice.
Mac.
You post midnight again. Like that's impressive.
Telling you,
talent,
man.
sir.
More like I just don't prep as much stuff. Told you, man, this week was exhausting. This is.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just gonna do this one scenario, and then it's
Yeah,
falling
and then we're
action,
done.
and
Then
then
we're
we're
done,
donezo. Yeah, there's no real like
It's all
treasure.
my fault, you guys.
There was that one piece of treasure to go through. That's about it.
Yeah.
Mac, you were the MVPC of this session.
And Master Sliver, parting ways, hands you like a little
Single
vial of
potion
healing.
of healing.
This will heal 6 hit points from you, my son.
You got like 10 more of those, sir.
Yeah.
Now, they frisked me on the way in, so guess where I had to keep that potion. And with that, I think that is going to end our
With that,
session
you're done.
of Call from the Deep. Thank you to Chris, Heather, Raymond, and Reese for playing. Thank you to all the wonderful fans for watching. Be sure and head over to our live post-session discussion chat from the Deep after our show tonight. Thank you as always to the patrons. Shout out to Platinum patrons Joe, Will, Thomas, Stan, Brandon, Jen, Cedric, Eclectic, Roleplay Roll, Christopher, Corey, Big Nut, John F, John L, Eric, Tyler, Nathan, Cap Crystal, Counselor, Andrew, Dale, Reldron, Captain Woody 79, Stephanie, Patrick, Jason, Ismail, Ahmet, Lumpy Spud, Sharni, David, William, Easiac, Ward, and Mike. And gold patrons, RPG, Papercrafts, Pretty Boy, and Yuma, The Lizard Lounge, Sam, Jerome, Nathan, Fazga, Tortoise, Scott, Rivers, Carolyn, Jerry, Glenn, Marcus, and Mark. Thank you all very much for support. We're live streaming our D&D adventures every week, and we will see you next time.
Sign up for the Pixelkin newsletter! I have no shame. I'll put it out.
Good.